One of the most horrific days in my constituency was in 2017 in July. It was a very hot summer's evening, beautiful evening, and suddenly I heard an ambulance go by. Not unusual, we live near a very big, very busy main road. And then 30 seconds later, another ambulance. 30 seconds later, a police car. And so I, goodness, what's going on? I started phoning around and found there had been the most horrific incident outside the mosque up the road. A far-right individual drove into a crowd of people coming out of the mosque. It was during Ramadan, and killed one of them and injured very seriously 6 others. The imam from the mosque ran to the site of the incident, and he protected that man from being attacked by a very, very angry crowd, whilst the ambulance workers got on brilliantly with their job of trying to save the lives of the remaining people. And I spent the night in the mosque making phone calls, supporting people and so on. Just think how it could have gone the other way at that very, very moment, because of the bravery of that imam who protected a really horrible person who'd done horrible things, but protected him from mob rule, and he's now in prison, and he should be. And the following morning, a interfaith act of solidarity and remembrance was held with rabbis, priests, vicars, imams, and people of no faith. We all came together as society in common humanity to remember the life of Makram Ali, but also to say we are not going to allow races to divide us.
BBC News and listen to BBC and Facebook.
I use WhatsApp. My sister and my family, they send me every for Quran or something like that, and I like it.
I had one website. My family like Dubai, WhatsApp, email, Fiverr, all that GP. That's it. Shopping and my friends, WhatsApp. If I need the GP, if I need my friends, all of that, I'm using.
WhatsApp, online, I contact GP, shopping, everything. And my friend, WhatsApp, email, I contact my family. What is the else?
Good.
Tackling inequality in Islington through early intervention and prevention. Brought to you by Islington Council.
Hi, my name is Quakey, and I'm a mental health ambassador for Islington. The council have asked me to make this film about Fair Together, which is a new initiative that will see the council working with its partner organisations and the community to deliver services better. So let's do it! Islington is a fantastic borough, full of diversity, amazing people and community. But although life is great for some, there are too many people struggling with poverty, insecurity and inequality. Fair Together is about creating an Islington where all our people can thrive and enjoy their best life from beginning to end, wherever their needs or aspirations.
I'm Councillor Kai Combs-Clark and I'm leader of Islington Council. What's bold about this programme is that we're saying that we do need to change, we do need to be listening more and working proactively to tackle the inequality that's in our borough. So let's talk. We've been through so much over the past few years, and I've seen how our communities have come together, building resilience and finding strength in our diversity. Together we can do so much, and your voice is so important. So let's talk, Islington.
I'm joined by Kaya Schultz, who is the leader of Islington Council in the UK. Now, you're here talking about the role that your council has played in dealing with anti-Semitism and the rise in anti-Muslim hatred in the UK. What sort of role do you think, at a subnational level, people play in addressing these phenomena?
Oh, well, I was elected to represent my community, and 43% of Islington is born outside of the UK. So it's really important that I represent my whole community, and I serve them by creating spaces that champion diversity and also protect them and keep them safe. So we've been doing a lot of work in my borough, both funding organisations that represent different communities, both from the Muslim faith, the Jewish faith, and many others, but also supporting events where we talk about Islamophobia and anti-Semitism, and also creating spaces to celebrate both of those cultures and many others.
Can you speak about anti-Semitism and anti-Muslim hatred?
Yeah, we sadly had a terrorist attack in 2017. It was an Islamophobic terror attack outside one of our mosques during Ramadan, and we sadly lost a resident and 11 people were injured. So that was a real key moment for us as a community. And what really struck me is, because we're a community that is from all around the world, that it could have been a time that increased tension and hatred and mistrust. But actually what happened was everyone came together to look after each other. And based on that foundation, we've gone on to make sure that we create those spaces for conversations about different cultures and faith, and support organisations that do the same. We every year have a street iftar, which we're going to have next week, where thousands of people come to break fast together from the Muslim community, but also just anyone in Islington and beyond. And similarly, we support Hanukkah events in our borough to support the Jewish community. But we know since the October 7th attack that we've seen more increase in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia.
Islington, we need to talk, so let's talk. We've been through so much over the past few years, and I've seen how our communities have come together, building resilience and finding strength in our diversity.
But we still have a lot of work to do. We want to build a more equal Islington, a place where we all have the same opportunities to thrive, a place where no one is left behind. This means standing together to confront the root causes of poverty, injustice, and prejudice head on. This is an ambitious plan, and change won't happen overnight. But by embracing innovation and new ways of thinking and doing things, we believe we can lay the foundations for a brighter future for all our residents.
We do things that really matter for the people of Islington. And we are driven by a set of values that are about changing the opportunity and life experiences for the people we serve. To be expected to deliver against our care values that stand for collaboration, something that is absolutely at the beating heart of what we do. That you share our ambition for us as an organisation, but most importantly for our residents. That you are resourceful and resilient and find within yourself the ability to navigate some real challenges, but also some great opportunity. And then finally, you do that in a way that is empowering. And I want you to feel that you can empower one another and be empowered. We're focused absolutely on making sure we deliver a borough that is inequalities, those very real inequalities that many of